welcome and good evening. We should be live on Facebook as well as live on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, as well as the Leadership TKO Station.com's website. I want to welcome everybody here to this show. It's the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. And so what I'm going to do briefly before we go ahead and get started, I am definitely going to share this out. I'm going to share this out to a few places before we actually get started. And so again, thank you so very much for your patience as I do share it out. All right, so I'm going to share it to two places right now, really quick. And so again, feel free to share this thing out as well. Again, be a blessing to others who are connected to you. And so again, thank you so much for tuning in and being plugged into the night show. Now, this show goes live Monday through Fridays, okay, specifically live from the timeline, and we go live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from the timeline, Monday through Fridays. And then Saturdays and Sundays, we go live from my fan page. And I'm going to make sure that this information is added in the description area above the stream, okay, in the description area. So stay tuned for that. That will be added as soon as this live version is complete. But again, the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders. And you are a leader, for those of you watching this, empowering leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. These are the three things that we focus in on with this particular show. And so if you want to become a more influential leader, raising your leadership ability, okay, perhaps you want to impact more lives, just not those, of course, that you're plugged into, but maybe even beyond them. Or perhaps you want to grow your income. You are in the right place at the right time. And I invite you to plug into this show again every single night, right here on the timeline at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during the week. And on the weekends, of course, through my fan page, information will be shared momentarily. But here's what I will tell you. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been focusing in on helping home-based business owners. And those of you, even if you are part of an MLM or a network marketing opportunity, I know me, myself, and some of my colleagues, we are plugged into an e-commerce company. All right. And so listen, if it has a referral component where you can build a network from the comfort of your home or wherever your laptop or your computer is, you know, the information that I'm sharing within this series will help you to build a global business. Okay, and so make sure you plug in, set the notification to be aware as to when we go live from the timeline. And what I've been doing is really sharing information and content from my mentor's book, Mrs. Valerie and Mr. Ty Best. They are the authors of other books as well, but this is the book of focus right now. And it's 103 ways to fail in network marketing. And it's a guide to your success for all of you who are building networks, okay? If you're building a network, this series, and most importantly, this book, is for you. So make sure you plug in. And I know tonight, you know, what I'm going to be talking about is actually the 56, okay? The 56th way to fail in network marketing. So in other words, I'm going to tell you something, what you shouldn't do, and then I'm going to expound on it a bit based on my own experience. So let's see what Mr. and Mrs. Best has to say about this particular nugget right here. So here's how to fail, the 56th way to fail. Go into management mode the minute you sponsor a few excited people. Okay, going into management mode. Here is what they say. Okay, furthermore, they say this: if it is to be, it is up to me. Now, it would be nice to just sponsor a few people and watch the money just roll in the bank, right? He says, I have seen this happen for 2 and 3 people in 18 years, based on, of course, when this book was published. To succeed takes consistent effort over a 2 to 5 year period. Fight the desire to manage your team. Lead by example. Okay, lead by example. He's giving you solutions right here. Lead by example. Continue to sell, sponsor, train, inspire, support. So he's telling you right here in this particular, exposition of the nugget, he's telling you things that you should do instead of managing. the people. So what he's saying is, look, fight the desire. We know that that desire within us to try to control things. You want control over things, right? But you can't control people. And when people plug into opportunities, please understand, they're registering to become the CEO of their destiny, of their journey. And so you don't want to place them in a position where they have someone managing them. Maybe they tried to escape management from being an employee and what they used to do. And so now they're part of your team and now you're trying to manage them. And that's not something that we should do. Again, lead instead of managing. And as a matter of fact, I actually have a pretty cool image that I do want to share with you really quick. Let me go ahead and see if I can share it. And that way you'll have a better idea as to what I'm talking about here. So hopefully you can see this, okay? Hopefully you can see what I have on the screen. And so it gives you this dynamic of leadership versus management, okay? Those who are focusing in on leadership, they focus on goals. Okay, what is it that you aspire to reach? What are some things you want to accomplish? Those in management mode focus on tasks, things that you want people to do, all right? Leaders sell it. They sell it based on their story. They sell it based on the example that they're providing. Managers tell it. They got this finger all the time telling you, you should do this, you should do that, right? Leaders take risk. Managers minimize risk. They tell you, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, okay? They minimize risk. Leaders encourage. Managers instruct. They tell you, okay? Once again, leaders go against the grain. They're not going to be mediocre with all things, but managers just go with the flow. They just go with whatever it is that's going on. They're just going to go with it. Leaders motivate. They empower. Managers approve it. They sit back and say, oh, okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. They approve it. Leaders break the rules. Okay, there's something about leaders. They go against the grain. They're like, okay, we got to do something different, right? Managers follow the rules. Again, anything goes, right? They like, okay, we're going to go with that. If that's the way we need to do it, that's the way it's going to be done. They follow the rules. Leaders inspire trust. This is huge, especially for those of you who are building an organization. Trust. All right. Managers expect control. And if they don't have control over things, something is wrong and they can't handle themselves. And that's where you need personal development, especially when it comes to building a home-based business. And then those who are leaders, they foster ideas. They welcome ideas. All right. But managers, they just assign tasks. You do this, you do that, you do this. They're just pointing to tell people what to do. And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to, again, find yourself getting into management mode. You want to lead. Don't create more burdens for yourself. When you do that, when you get into management mode, you actually add burdens upon yourself. You want this lifestyle of freedom by being a business owner. But if you take on that role of being a manager, now you're back in a sense of being a quote unquote supervisor. It's like you're getting back into corporate mode. And you don't want that. Again, freedom. People are wanting freedom. They want not to have a boss. Okay. They want someone who can walk with them. Okay. Who can be that example, show them the way while they are going the way as well. And so again, the 56th way to fail in network marketing, again, go into management mode. If you want to fail, do that. If you don't, lead by example. Be a leader, not a manager. And so, listen, I'm hoping that something that I shared with you tonight has inspired you, short and sweet, to the point. Again, lead, friend. Lead, colleague. Okay, business colleague. Let's lead by example. That's what we should do. For those of you a part of the wealth building system and Wealth Builders Worldwide, let's lead by example. And even if you're not plugged into this, maybe you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Lakeisha. What is Wealth Builders Worldwide? What is it that you do? Well, here is what we do. We're helping people to be detached from a system of debt. Yes, for everyone, of course, born into this world, most people don't look into, the money that you're actually generating and what it actually is. It's fiat currency. It's not even money. And this is what we're becoming enlightened to. We're becoming educated on for those who are plugged into a system that's going to help you to become free from being locked in, dependent upon a system of debt. And if you want to really truly be wealthy and you want to detach from a system of debt that's crumbling, that's falling apart, even as we speak, you want to be free and you have goals you want to achieve and you need a better way. That is what we have access to, myself and my colleagues. And if you want to learn about this money system that can help you to generate income 5 times a month, every Friday and the first of every month, if you truly want to be around people who want to see you succeed, want mentors in your life who are doing very well, who are free, financially free, time free, if that's you, I want to encourage you to get back with the person that shared this stream with you. Okay, on Facebook, if you're getting it from someplace else, get back with the person that shared it with you. Let them know that you want more information about the money system so that you can get a free account. So notice I said free. There are some things you want to do and that we're going to encourage you to do so you can maximize this and potentially get paid 5 times a month. So listen, again, get your link from the person that shared it with you, get registered, and learn and earn at the same time. Okay? Again, it's a gradual process. Learn as you go. Learn as you go. So I appreciate you, and maybe you're like, I need more information. Listen, we have a presentation that's going to be taking place tonight at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I encourage you to get on the platform early. Okay? It's going to be on the Zoom platform. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you download the Zoom app. That's number one. And then secondly, make sure you go to www.goldrocks.info. Okay, goldrocks.info, and make sure you're in place because I believe multimillionaire millennial Matthew Taylor is going to bring it. Okay, he's going to share a wealth building presentation, give you some information about this money system, and then at this time, maybe you have enough information to register and get plugged in. So again, I appreciate you. I thank you so much for tuning in on tonight. Remember, guys, we're going to be going live from the fan page Saturday, tomorrow, okay, and Sunday. So all that information, the link for the fan page is going to be added above momentarily. And so remember, until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless. And I'll catch you over at goldrocks.info at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.